I have a confession to make. Last night, I read 263 comments on a Reddit thread about whether ketchup belongs in the fridge. I had thoughts, strong thoughts. I even typed out a reply. It was funny, insightful. It might have changed lives. And then I deleted it again. Welcome to the Lurkers journey. We're the ones who read everything but post nothing. We know the backstories, the drama, the inside jokes. We even know who's dating who in the group chat, and we never said a word. But today, we're pulling back the curtain on this mysterious tribe of digital ghosts, because behind every million likes are 9 million people who probably saw it first and did absolutely nothing. Lurking isn't a personality trait. It's one of the internet's most underrated plot lines with you as the lead. Let's walk through it. Step 1, the threshold. You stumble into a strange new world. Maybe it's a subreddit about vintage water bottles. Maybe it's a Discord for depressed lawyers who like anime. It's weird, it's fascinating, you're hooked, but you're not ready to speak. Step 2, the observation. You sit back, read, watch. You learn who the loud ones are, who the helpful ones are, and who to avoid at all costs. But your fingers stay still. Then one day, step 3, the crossroads. Something hits. You feel the urge. You start typing, checking, and rechecking your grammar. Your heart speeds up as you hover over send. But then it shows up. That voice that whispers, "Someone already said that." You'll get downvoted. This isn't your space. You don't belong. So you delete it. Again. You see, there are species within the Lurker kingdom. You may even recognize yourself. There's the scholar. This type has read every post, every guide, every comment. They know more than the mods, but still hasn't asked a single question. Then there's the ghost. No profile picture, no posts, no proof of existence. Might be a bot, or might be your future self. Then we have the scout. This one's just arrived, watching carefully to see if this place is welcoming, or a digital snake pit. And then the hesitator, the one who types up 5 paragraphs, edits it 7 times, then deletes the whole thing to go to bed anxious. Most of us rotate between them depending on the day. But here's something to think about, and if you're up for it, share your answer in the comments. What were you really afraid would happen if you had posted that comment? That no one would care? Or that someone would reply and you'd have to defend yourself? Your answer might be the same as mine, or it might surprise you. Psychologists have a term for that voice in your head, the spotlight effect. It's the idea that you think everyone will notice your one typo, your awkward phrasing, your weird username. But the truth? Most people are too busy worrying about their own comment. There's also impostor syndrome. The fear that if you say something, everyone will figure out you don't actually belong. And lastly, social capital. Every online space has an invisible economy, and most of the time, your first post feels like your first bid for acceptance. Get it wrong, and it can feel like you're lacking the necessary social currency to be included in the tribe. So we stay quiet. We wait and gather information, and we're not alone. According to the 1% rule in any online community, 90% of people lurk, 9% contribute sometimes, 1% do all the posting. That applies to every piece of content you see. That's how the internet works. But lurking isn't new. Before we scrolled Twitter in silence, we were the quiet observers in the 18th century coffeehouses, listening to political debates. Before that, we were standing at the edges of the Roman Forum, ears open, mouths shut. As anthropologist Margaret Mead once identified, observation without participation has always been a form of social survival. Lurking isn't passive, it's ancient, but every now and then, something breaks through. A comment that pulls you in, a post that needs a correction, a moment that demands your voice. That's called activation energy, the internal spark where fear finally loses to meaning. And when that moment comes, and you finally hit post, it's not noise, it's impact. Because the quiet ones don't speak often. But when they do, people tend to listen. So if you're still lurking, here or anywhere else for that matter, stay as long as you need. You're learning, you're watching, you're sharpening your voice. When you're ready, don't be afraid to say something that only you could say, like ketchup belongs outside the fridge. So if you like this dive into human psychology through history, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Thanks for watching Historic Psychology, and I'll see you on the next one.